It says I'm live. Okay, so if anybody here watching, this is me doing something a little different. I'm going to do a live video, and I'm going to put together this Lego Landspeeder. People had expressed interest in seeing me put together some Legos, but I hadn't really done much of that because it seemed like to me it'd be kind of boring. But, whatever. People want to watch, they can watch. So I'm going to go ahead and put this together. And this is kind of my standard way of doing this is I sit here on my couch and I usually watch some TV or something and build this thing. But I'm not going to watch any TV while I'm doing it this time since obviously I'm talking to you folks. So most Lego sets come with individually numbered bags. And what you do is you find the bag is marked number 1. Always the last place you look. And I'm going to go ahead and start on building my Landspeeder. They've done several Landspeeders over the years, and this is like the latest one. But I've not had a Landspeeder since the first one they did, which, since it was one of the earliest ones they did, it was kind of crappy. But this one looks like it's a little more detailed. And the minifigures it comes with is Luke Skywalker, C-3PO, and a Jawa, which to me is not a combination of characters that makes a lot of sense for the Landspeeder, because I don't think that 3PO and Luke were in a Landspeeder and encountered Jawas at any point in the movie, except when they went to the Mos Eisley Cantina, and remember, right after they park, 3PO's like, I can't abide those Jawas, disgusting creatures. But of course, Ben and R2 were with him too, and there would have been a little cave right here, which, funny enough, I think this cave would be perfect to hide R2-D2 in. So really, R2, I think, would have been a better choice. But what I suspect happened is since they had R2 coming with the Obi-Wan Kenobi hut, they didn't want to have too many R2s around and figured, well, what else could we put in there? How about a Jawa? I'm not going to complain because I've already got, so many Lego R2-D2s and somehow have managed to avoid getting any Jawas. So I'm just going to let that one slide, even though I think it's kind of peculiar. Alright, so this one, thankfully, doesn't have any of the tiny little bags inside of those, because those kind of get on my nerves. And I can just start putting together the minifigures, which is always the first thing they tell you to do anyway. So there's 3PO. This is the standard 3PO. I'm pretty sure he doesn't look like he's any different. This is the 3PO they've been doing for a few years now. He does have some nice printing on the legs, where they actually give him a little bit of silver on this leg. Not the whole leg, but, it shows they put an effort into it, which is nice. And now to build my Jawa. And he's got the little short legs, because, of course, he's a Jawa. And this black head with these little yellow dots for eyes. And there is his hood. So there's Jawa all put together. And I think he probably comes with a gun. Yeah, he comes with a gun. And his gun is put together from the old Lego bullhorn. It's not one of the newer laser guns. It's one of these old, when they first made the Lego line, they actually used this bullhorn for the Star Wars blaster. So there's the blaster he'll get. I think that's actually, pretty accurate to the blaster that he actually has in the movie, though. It's close enough for Lego, anyway. If I can get it into his hand, it almost popped out. But yeah, there he is with his blaster. So you can have him stun R2-D2. And it looks like the first thing we're going to put together is going to be the little cave. Which, do I still have R2 over here? I don't think I have R2 over here anymore. I'll go get him later. I'm probably going to put R2-D2 in the cave. One of the extra R2s that I have. Alright, so first we start off with this plate. And I like to call this one the Superman plate. Because as you can see, it's kind of close to a Superman emblem in shape. So that's pretty neat. And looks like we have it with the pointy side facing up. And then looking for this piece. So I'm going to put that on there. Now we start building the little cave. A lot of times they have like the little build like this be like the last thing that you build. But I guess they figure in this case we can just get it over with and get to the Landspeeder. It does not look like it's that complex of a build anyway. So I'm looking for this little teeny tiny sloping 1x1 piece. There we go. And then it looks like I'm going to need a little more light. Sorry for the J.J. Abramsing here. Hopefully you can still see well enough. Turn that up a little bit. That should help. Okay. So what do we got next? We need this piece. This is one of those 1x2 sloping pieces. It's got a little more curve to it. And I need this 1x1 with a little clamp. So obviously something's going to go in there, but I don't know what yet. Put that over there. Yeah, this is coming together nicely. And one of these, another one of these. And there we go. This is going to be a really nice piece as far as something to put R2-D2 into, I think. Right now we're just kind of layering bricks. It's not anything too interesting. So it does not have extra CGI rocks to go over the front of R2-D2. I think most people would agree with me that that's kind of pointless. And I have no idea why they put that in there. All right, so now I need one of these dark tan pieces. Oh, I need this piece here. I'm probably not paying as much attention to this as I should, but it's also not the part that I really care about. I mean, it's going to be, like I said, a nice little display piece, but it's not. You know, you order this set for the Landspeeder. Nobody's looking at this set being like, ooh, I can build a tiny little cave, and I guess I'll build the Landspeeder too, as long as I got it. Whatever. So, oh, what do I need now? I need one of these dark gray blocks, or dark tan. I don't know why I said dark gray. And then, okay, I need another one of these. So that's 4 of these type of blocks here that are all stacked up on top of each other. And then got another one of those. There we go. And looks like I gotta have this piece. I always like these pieces that are, I think of them as being upside down. I mean, it's the way it's supposed to go. So it's not really upside down, but I always think of it that way. And then I've got another smaller Superman-looking plate that's going to go on the top here. Sha-sha. There we go. And then that piece there. One of these little ones with the stud in the middle. And then put another one of these little doodads here. And another one of these is going to go right here. So that's going to add a little bit of texture to the rooftop. Oh, and this apparently this little clamp on the inside here, that's supposed to hold the Jawa's blaster. So, but I'm not going to leave the Jawa in this cave, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, and this little clamp is supposed to hold, that's what that's supposed to hold. It's supposed to hold the little shrubbery there, little piece of dead desert branching. And I think that's it for the cave. I think the little cave is now finished. And R2-D2 is going to look really cool in that. So, Very simple little build. You see, it did not take me long at all to do that. Okay, now to start with the actual Landspeeder, which is the thing that we all came here for in the first place. So we got this round piece here, and this. So when I was a little kid and I had Star Wars toys, and I got the very first Star Wars action figures that I ever had, like a lot of kids, my first vehicle that I had to go with them was the Landspeeder, and that was probably because that was probably the most inexpensive vehicle that they had at the time. So, but I had a lot of fun with Luke and Leia tooling around in the Landspeeder. Yeah, I know in the movie she didn't ride in the Landspeeder with him at all, but yeah, I was a kid. I barely remembered seeing the movie because I was like 2 or 3. So, but anyway, so we put these 2 plates on here. I don't know if anybody's even watching this thing, and if you are, I hope you're not too bored. I figure a lot of people will probably like watch this after I'm done with it. But whatever. I just kind of wanted to do this just to, you know, it just seemed like the easiest way to do a Lego build. I don't really care if anybody's watching me live. Even if they were, they'd probably be asking me a bunch of questions. And I'd be like, I don't know. I can't really answer questions right now. I'm building a Lego set. Okay, so it looks like then I want 4 more of these pieces. And the studs face outwards? Yeah, they face outwards. Oh, it's 3 more of these pieces on each side. I'm guessing this is going to be like the bottom of the Landspeeder. Okay, so then we want these 2 more burgundy pieces here. These are flat 1x2 tiles. And I got a couple little extra doodads in here left, which are this little piece and one of the clear studs, like we used in the Jawa on his gun. And it looks like that part's done, so it's on to bag number 2. It doesn't look like there's a minifigure in this one. And since I've already built the Jawa and 3PO, obviously the only one that's left is Luke. And he should probably be in bag number 3. Let's do a sneak preview on that. Yep, you can see Luke's torso right there. See? I'm trying to get it where you can see it a little better. It just keeps wanting to go where printing is. I'll just turn the bag around. Yeah, see, there's Luke's torso and Luke's head. And Luke's legs. I can see Luke's legs too. But we'll get to that in a minute. Alright, so the next pieces I need is... I'm not familiar with that piece. This one has one of the little bags inside the bag. And I think that they intend that to, you know, keep these little teeny tiny pieces together. But to me, it's just like one more bag to open. I figured you'd probably be better off just put it all in one bag. I don't even care. And then it's got these little clear pieces here, and I'm guessing this is going to be what we put on the bottom of our Landspeeder to help it glide over the carpet better when the kids are playing with it on the carpet. It doesn't really need wheels because it's a Landspeeder, but you can just kind of slide it over the carpet once you get those kind of roundish pieces on here. It'll cut down on the friction. Okay, so yeah, these must be kind of newer pieces. I haven't seen these before. So, and it looks like what we want to do is we need 2 of those. We need the one black plate that only has 2 studs on it, if I can find that. I think I'll go ahead and try to arrange these by color, because that'll make it easier to find stuff. And I kind of started on that when I moved these kind of tan pieces over there, but we might as well see it through. And then I also try to keep, you know, each piece near the same I try to group the pieces together. That's what I'm trying to say. So if you've got like multiples of a certain piece, like this one, I've got 2 of those. I put those together. It helps me find stuff. Okay, got a lot of light gray pieces and a few dark gray pieces. Why I say that? Slip of the tongue. Okay, and then there's some light tan studs. Only had one light tan piece that was in the main bag. And then black. There's the piece I'm looking for. All right, so that goes here. And trying to figure out how these are supposed to work here. Oh, so I see. Okay. So these will go there. Okay. And then what do we got next? Okay. This block here. And it goes on top of this yellow plate. There we go. And then there's that. And a tan stud. And a flat gray stud. And that'll go here on the front of these pieces there. So it's starting to look like it's going to be the engine. So I wonder if it'll open up somehow, or if this is just something that'll help hold the thing together once it's completely built. Sometimes they do things like engines, but I guess we'll just see. All right, so we need another one of these. And the 2 black pieces on the end. There we go. And let's see. 2 more of these. And then 2 more of those. I have no idea what I'm building right now. I have no idea how this is going to fit into the Landspeeder. You know, sometimes they have you just building these things and you're just like, what the heck am I building? I don't even know. And then you figure out how it fits onto the vehicle or playset or whatever, and you're like, oh, okay. Now it all makes sense. And it looks like that part's done now. Oh, and this piece clips on here like this. So that'll be more of the interior of the Landspeeder. You see how that there's that yellow plate here, this little thin yellow plate? That's the sort of thing where I kind of figure they just make different colors just to make it easier to find the piece and build it. Like I don't think it's going to have any bearing. You're probably not even going to be able to see this at all. So that is usually the point of something like that. They just make it a different color, so you know, like if it was just another gray piece, you might miss it. Okay, so we need this other tan plate. There we go. And that clips on right there. And 2 more of these. Go here. And here. If you're watching this, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Sorry if I'm going to get distracted, because obviously I'm building a thing. So, you know, I'm not probably going to be talking the whole time as I'm just looking at what I'm doing. There's going to be stickers on this too, and I really don't like putting stickers on these things. I wish they'd just print the stuff directly onto the bricks. Stickers just feel kind of cheap. I don't think they had stickers on Lego sets when I was a kid. I don't remember them anyway. This is going to be a sizable Landspeeder. Like, I remember the first Landspeeder that came out was kind of small. Probably a lot smaller than this one's going to wind up being. So, oh, and I got to have 2 of those parts. 2 of these little hingy parts. There we go. There's technical names for a lot of this stuff, but I don't know the technical names for a lot of this. I don't really care. You know, I just kind of do whatever. Alright, so then this piece is going to go here, and it's mate over here, and then there's a couple of these dark gray pieces that I'm going to need to put here and here. Uno and dos. Just like that. Okay. What's next? Now I need these 2 kind of L-shaped pieces, and those are going to go, looks like, here at the back, like so. And then 2 of these light tan studs, which are going to go right here and right here. Okay. So you can see it like how now it's really shaped like a Landspeeder. It looks kind of like you took the Landspeeder and just right down the middle of it. Because we haven't built the top half of it yet. Alright, so now light gray pieces. One here and one here. Yeah, like they've done a few of these sets, and they've come with various characters over the years. Like usually, the most frequent character is that comes in it besides Luke himself, obviously, is Obi-Wan Kenobi. But there's no Obi-Wan Kenobi in this set. It's just Luke, 3PO, and the Jawa. But again, I kind of figure that's probably because they had the old Ben's hut coming out at the same time. So, you know, don't want to have too many of the same figures all coming out at the same time. All right, so it looks like I take this piece and I put these 2 light gray pieces on there. And I've got one more piece that goes in the middle. And this looks like it's supposed to go... Did I miss something? I think I might have missed something. What would I have missed? Oh, yeah, I missed that. I missed these pieces. Okay. So these pieces are supposed to go here. Shashang. And shashang. And then it looks like I've got those flat dark gray studs that fit here and here. Maybe I should have put those on first. Maybe then I would have had a little more room, but whatever. Okay, so then, once I have that done, then I've got this piece that I've put together, and that looks like it goes right here. Not right there, obviously, but did I get this backwards? Ah, I think I have these backwards. That's the problem. These clamps are supposed to face the other way. Sometimes you make mistakes like that. Hopefully, if you do, it's usually something that you catch before it becomes too major a problem. Now, look at this. I got these 2 claws here to hold something. I wonder what they're going to hold. That's about where the engines go. I wonder if that has something to do with the engines. You know, the Landspeeder has like the 3 engines. Okay. I don't want to miss anything. What am I missing? I think I'm missing something. I think I might have actually skipped over a page. Okay, I see what I missed. There's supposed to be these two little plates that go here and here. And I'm pretty sure that's now... Yeah, that's how that's supposed to be. Okay. I knew I was missing something. Okay, so what do we do now? We got that piece in there. All right, so now for something I dread, just putting these damn stickers on here. Oh, would it have killed them just to print this stuff? Okay, so looks like I don't like doing this because I'm always paranoid about putting them on crooked. And then if I get them on crooked, it's like if you try to peel it off, you're gonna just ruin the sticker. It'll just be on there crooked forever. But I got that one on there decently. Let's try to get the other one. In this case, since it's like supposed to be symmetrical with the other one, oh yeah, this one's crooked now. God damn it. It's just gonna be crooked forever. God, I wish they had printed it. Why didn't you just print it? Okay. So these pieces will clamp on right here. And that'll make the grill of the Landspeeder, which will now be forever crooked. Ugh. And then it looks like tan studs go here and here, like that. Okay. And that's it. That's that whole page, just the two little tan studs. And then turn this over. And apparently those go there. That's that for that. No, wait, there's a couple of black pieces too. Get on there. So these pieces will go here and here. Okay. Looks like we're almost done with this bag. Not much left of this one. All right, so yeah, here's where we put the little clear pieces on, like I was talking about. And that'll help with the kids sliding the Landspeeder along their living room carpet. You build enough of these things, you get used to certain things that it's like, oh, this is why they do that. You begin to understand a lot of the reasoning behind certain design choices. This one just goes in the middle. Also, a lot of these are fitting over seams in the plates in the bottom, so that'll give it more structural integrity. Like so. All right, now we got to put a couple of vents on the back here. Landspeeder. What do we got next? Okay. So we got this piece here. Put that on there. This is where we're layering a bunch of parts over a bunch of parts, little teeny tiny parts. It's going to give it some detail and it's going to look cool, but it does get slightly tedious. Just slightly tedious. Not enough to be annoying. Okay, so then this piece goes here. So that's how that's coming along so far. And I'm guessing the next one will be kind of the mirror image of that. That's how that works a lot of the times. The only difference is in this case, we're doing two of these little burgundy 1x1 tiles as opposed to the one with the little claw on it. I'm guessing something will fit there. Maybe that's where Luke will keep his rifle. I wonder if he comes with that rifle. You know, that really long rifle he goes after the sand people. Well, yeah, there it is. See? That's what sand people or worse. So I don't blame you for being a little sore at the sand people, Luke. You probably know what they did to your grandmother. And then Anakin killed all the sand people. Not just the men, but the women and the children. I hate them! So, there we go. And I'm betting these two pieces will go right there. Yeah, here we go. Oh, and they've got more stickers to go on them. More stickers for me to get crooked. Oh, and those are supposed to line up with these stickers also. So I'm going to have to purposely make this one crooked so it'll match up. Like, I'll just start printing this stuff, please. Just Tampa graphic. I would gladly pay like an extra $2 per Lego set to just not have to deal with stickers. It's annoying. I got a bubble in it. It's no. No, you have to be slightly crooked because the other one is slightly crooked. There we go. At least it matches up with that pretty well. Tragedy. It's pure tragedy. Alright, so there we go. Got those stickers on there. And it looks like that's everything for this bag. So we move on to bag number 3. And that's where we're going to have Luke Skywalker. And we got some extra pieces, so we'll just move those over there. And bag number 3. He comes with a poncho. That's probably what's in this little cardboard box. I'm going to move the stickers back over here. Don't lose them. Luke Skywalker. And this is another one where, like, I have this Luke several times from several different sets. It's just kind of, your basic Tatooine Luke Skywalker. He won't come with a lightsaber this time because at this point in the story, he hasn't gotten his lightsaber yet. God, there's a lot of little pieces in this one. Okay, so there's our Luke Skywalker. And I'm guessing probably how we're going to do this rifle is we're just going to put the lightsaber over the end of the barrel there. It's a standard Stormtrooper rifle. You just put the lightsaber on there to extend it. I'm guessing it'll have that in the instructions later. But I went ahead and put it together now because I know what's coming. And Luke will also have these binoculars. They probably don't have it yet in the instructions, probably because they want you to put it straight onto the Landspeeder. There's probably going to be a place to clip those binoculars and a place to clip the rifle. Here's this poncho. We'll go ahead and put the poncho on there. If nothing else, it'll give this Luke Skywalker something to make him distinct from the other 3 1977 Luke Skywalkers that I have. Okay. So after we build Luke Skywalker, the next thing it wants us to do is put the hood on. And it doesn't look like it flips up, so... But I'm sure if you really wanted to, you could take it off and pretend like that's the engine underneath. I'm sure it won't be too difficult to do that. And then this plate. And then it looks like 2 more of 8x2 plates. That'll go on there like that. And let's see. What's next? this piece, and then two little wedge-shaped pieces. Not wedge Antilles, like an actual wedge shape. Got to be specific when you're talking about Star Wars. There's another lightsaber in here. Lightsaber hilt, not an actual lightsaber. It's not supposed to be a lightsaber. It's just that piece. The piece they use to make lightsabers. I think technically they call that a flashlight piece. Probably for legally distinct reasons. So that Lucasfilm doesn't get angry at them for using those pieces in other sets. But the bootleg Lego minifigures that I have of Doctor Doom and the Martian Manhunter both came with lightsabers. And I think they were both in the same set of bootlegs, so I like to have Martian Manhunter and Doctor Doom get into lightsaber fights with each other. Who wouldn't want to do that? Who wouldn't want to see a lightsaber fight between Doctor Doom and the Martian Manhunter? Okay, so this is kind of like the dashboard that I'm putting together right now. So there's that. And a steering wheel, which is going to go on the left-hand side because they built the Landspeeder in England, and I'm sure the British fellows building the Landspeeder were probably like, oh, we'll properly put the steering wheel on the left-hand side, pip, pip, cheerio, and all that rot. And now all of my friends from England are my former friends from England, and they hate me. It's like this terrible English accent. Hello to any of my friends across the pond who are watching this. Hello from the former colonies. We won. Oh boy, more stickers. So this is a sticker that's going to go on the dashboard. The dashboard is going to consist of... Oh, that's clever. So they got this piece here with like a little hook on it. Like that would be the sort of thing like you would use as like a tow hitch on a vehicle or something. And in this case, it's going to work like a gear shift. So that's pretty neat. That's the kind of thing that I like about Legos. I like it when they have that kind of attention to detail and do things that are clever. Okay, so I need this dashboard sticker. I have to try to put that on there, like, not get it crooked at all. It's slightly crooked. It's just ever so slightly. Just enough to annoy me. Alright, so that piece goes on here. So you can feel like now Luke has a steering wheel and a gear shift, and I guess that controls the AC, which is important to have on Tatooine. Okay. For whatever reason, I just thought about that old Mark Hamill movie, Corvette Summer. I never actually saw it, but I just thought of it. Okay, so where am I supposed to put those pieces? Oh, those go on the back. Okay, so I need these pieces to go here on the back. So that piece here. Like that. And then I needed two of the little wedge pieces that are going to go in the middle here. I'm guessing that's going to figure into the fin that you have for the Landspeeder, for that middle, the fin that the middle engine is on. I don't know if that's technically a fin. I'm thinking of it as a fin, but it might be more of a pylon. All right, so now it looks like I'm on to the engine portion of the build. So this is probably going to be kind of on the technical side. And I'm not just saying that because it's got Technic bricks. These Lego Technic pieces. Okay, so I need 2 of those. And those are held together by this little blue piece. And then one of these black pieces that I found earlier. That'll hold it together on the other side. And then this one, not the X-shaped one, but the one that kind of clips in, that'll go right there. And yep, that looks like the picture. I always got to be careful with this kind of stuff because otherwise I'll mix it up. Okay, so then we've got one of these blocks with the holes in it, and that'll snap in there like so. And then these doodads I'm not familiar with. I don't think I've seen those parts before. And those, got 2 of those that both fit on there like that. So that's how that's come along so far. Next, we've got 2 of these. Okay. And tells me to do something with this, but I don't know what yet. Okay, here we go. That'll stick in here. Okay. Make sure I got it in there all the way. And then it looks like there's another smaller. Yeah, so this is going to be the start of the engine. You can see how it's starting to come into place now. And this one goes here. I'm guessing it goes in this middle one, like so. And then the other end of it. So we got this piece and this piece. Oh boy, more stickers. I'm not even sure how that one's supposed to go on there. But at least that looks nice. Ugh. This is sticker number 3. Are you supposed to wrap all the way around? Oh, geez. It's going to be annoying. And that one was not as bad as I was expecting. Okay. And then, oh, well, that's actually the back. There, what does it matter? I got it together. Yeah. That's starting to look like a Landspeeder. I still don't know what those clips there are for. Or those clips, come to think of it. Maybe that's just for the seats. That one surprised me if the little black clips here were just to like make the backs of the seats. And it looks like now we're going to do the other engine. But at least since I put the first engine together, now I know what more to expect for this one. All right, so there's that. They're watching some kind of sports game upstairs, and I heard a commercial for Taco Bell. I don't know if you guys heard that, but they were saying that they're, you can build your own $5 cravings box, and yeah, I'm gonna take advantage of that. Do love me some Taco Bell. All right, so I'll put that on the wrong side. That goes next to the blue one. All right, so then we got again the little gray piece like that. And then I'm guessing 2 more of those kind of oblong, kind of teardrop pieces. Those go in that. Now I know how this works. So now I'm filled with a lot less confusion, a lot less. What am I supposed to do here? Make sure I got that in all the way. That's what she said. And there's a little spool piece that goes on here. This is the one that doesn't have a canopy over the engine for some reason, so I'm guessing that's why we have that on there to give it a little more engine flavor. Come on. There we go. And this piece on here. And again, that's where we're going to put a sticker. Sticker number 4. Ugh, stickers. Glad when I'm done with them. And again, that's like exposed engine. So it makes it look a little more engine-y. And then this piece will go on there like that. And that should be the whole engine. Damn, Landspeeder. Really? That's why I hate dealing with this. So I put this block on upside down, and when I pull it out, it pulled out the black piece. So I have to pull that out and do all this. Blah, blah, blah. That's why I should have paid more attention to what I was doing. Then I wouldn't have to deal with that nonsense. All right, so there we go. That's our second engine. What are we going to do now? What do we got next? Okay. 1x2 plate. Which looks like it goes right here. And then a flat gray plate. Did I miss some? I think I missed some stuff. It doesn't matter. I can get it taken care of. So this piece is going to go. Make sure I got the spacing the right way. This piece is going to go here. And then this 1x1 is going to go here. And this is what I was missing, was these 2 burgundy pieces, which are going to fit there and there. Somehow I managed to overlook those. Let me see if I skipped a page accidentally again. Yeah, it looks like that's what happened, is I skipped the page accidentally. It happens. All right, so these pieces here, this is where we're going to put another sticker. It's to be more exposed machinery. I can't really tell which way it's supposed to go on, but I think it's supposed to go on this way. There. Slightly crooked, but what else is new? Okay, so there's that. One more of those. That one at least doesn't get a sticker on it. Okay, so it looks like you can just take the binoculars and put them here. That's probably going to be like a trunk type area. I'm not going to put the binoculars in there yet, though, because I'm still doing some building to it. Oh, there's some roller skates to this. They like to use roller skates for mechanical parts because it gives it a little more detail. But I'm not going to put those binoculars in there yet. That's just asking for trouble. If I put those binoculars in there, they're just going to fall out anyway. As I'm flipping this thing around and building it. See, look, like I'm holding it like this. Those binoculars would be gone. I should have just put them in Luke's hand. I don't even know where they are right now. Probably already did lose them. Oh, yeah, they are in Luke's hand. I did put them in Luke's hand. At least I was that smart. I didn't put the rifle in Luke's hand, but it's still sitting over here next to where the minifigures are on the laptop. So, all right. So I need these 2 pieces. And those are supposed to go together, and they're supposed to be held together by these two burgundy pieces, the 1x1 plates with the one stud in the middle. So I might as well just put those onto the one plate and then put the two plates together like that, because that's easier. I find it easier anyway. And since I'm the one building it, that's what matters. All right, and these two kind of curvy pieces, like so. And apparently underneath you put one of these black roundish things. And then there's one of these little wedge pieces. We put that on there like so. And that goes here. But it doesn't actually clip in. Well, no, wait, there's that one 1x1 plate. That one stud holds that on. Probably because it's not supposed to stay on permanently. Because you're supposed to be able to open up the trunk. It probably would have been better to tell you to put the binoculars in there after you do that. All right, so do a little more of the decor on the hood here. This is the kind of racing stripe he's got over the top. Can almost imagine Luke having kind of like this American graffiti type of life where he's just, cruising around in his Landspeeder, Anchorhead, on the Tatooine equivalent of Friday night, trying unsuccessfully to pick up girls. In the deleted scenes that I don't think we've ever seen officially. I think they might have been on the DVD, but I don't remember, or on the Blu-ray or something like that. Luke's friends nicknamed him Wormy, and it's in the novel and the comic book. But kind of like a Terry the Toad kind of energy there. That's what it makes me think of. All right, so we put this plate here, and then this other 1x2 plate here. That's going to make more of the striping, like I was talking about. And then we finally put on the windshield. They got that kind of late in the game there. But, better late than never. You definitely want to have a windshield on Tatooine. Sandstorms are very, very dangerous. This is a weird piece. I'm having a hard time getting it on here. Never dealt with this piece before. Looks like it's supposed to go here, but how are you supposed to go on? What a strange piece. I'm having a hard time with it. Oh, this is embarrassing. Okay, trying to figure this out. There, okay. It's just such a strange piece. There's a lot of rounded edges on the inside of it. I don't quite get it, but whatever. I managed to get it on. Oh, and the roller skate. Roller skate's going to go right here. It makes that little technical doodad there. So we're almost done. We're getting in the home stretch of it anyway. And yeah, sure enough, those clips are going to hold the seat cushions, like the back of the seat back, however you want to phrase that. So we're going to build 2 of these. One for the driver's seat, which is on the left-hand side, and one for the passenger seat. I just love tuck and roll upholstery. At least Candy Clark didn't turn out to be Terry the Toad's sister. Luke had it even worse than Terry the Toad. But he did go MIA in Vietnam. If you watch the sequel, More American Graffiti, it turns out he went AWOL. But, you know, oh well. Where are these stickers supposed to go? There's extra stickers here. But I can't tell where they're supposed to go. Maybe I just won't put them on there. Maybe it's supposed to go over the... it's supposed to go over the third engine. Oh, well, I'm going to have to put them on there then. Okay, so... there's the extra lightsaber. This is the piece I'm looking for. This piece goes in here like that. And then this piece will go in here. And we all know how that works now because that's going to be part of the engine. And then we get like a little gray spool. We'll stick on there like that. Next page. Okay, so the gray piece. And this piece. And sure enough, that's where we're going to put one of those stickers. Okay. Patience. It says to put the sticker on before, but I'm going to put the sticker on after because I want to make sure I'm putting it together correctly. This will be the back of the engine. Yeah, see, and then this will be the front of the engine. Shasha. And like I said, I want to make sure I'm putting those stickers on right. So I'm going to put them on last. But I still can't tell how they're supposed to go on there. Okay, I think I've figured it out. Because I think this one's supposed to face in that direction. Am I right? Can I get it on there correctly? I am one with the Force is with me. I am one with the Force is with me. All right. I think that should be correct. Lego, just start printing this stuff. It'll be way better. Everybody will be way happier. Okay. There we go. And there's a little Dr. Octopus piece. Here we go. There we go. And that's sideways. That's going to clip on somewhere. Ah, yeah. Right here at the back. And that'll give you easier access to get into the trunk. So you can open up the trunk and get the binoculars out. Except I put this on here backwards. I put the engine together backwards. Womp womp. There we go. Hey. I'm not really surprised that I don't have any viewers. I don't have that many subscribers, and it's not like I announced this or anything. This is just me messing around. But if you watch this after the fact, I figure some people will, let me know in the comments if you would like to see more videos like this. No accounting for taste, I suppose. All right, so we can put the rifle here, as I predicted. And I guess there never was any point of having these clips in here. But you could probably find something to stick in there if you wanted to. But there it is, our completed Landspeeder, and it's not too bad looking. I'm pretty happy with it. So let's go ahead and, just for fun, we're going to take the binoculars and put them in the trunk as the directions recommend. It is always nice to have little extra features like that. And I'm not worried about them falling out now. And we can take Luke and put him into the driver's seat. And 3PO can go into the passenger seat. And it looks like since there's like some studs here, you could also have 3PO sit on the back. So like when Ben rides along with him, 3PO can sit on the back. But I don't really see a way that R2 can easily fit on there. It would be nice if he could fit onto the little studs there, but it doesn't like they reach quite high enough. If someone were clever, I'm sure they could figure out a way to get around that. Maybe if you put another plate on there, like another little plate, it could give a little stud for R2 to grip onto. Or, oh, that doesn't stay on very well, does it? You can put 3PO on this side. I don't remember what side R2 and 3PO sit on, respectively. But he can sit on the back. I don't know if R2 can the way it's designed, but 3PO definitely can. The thing is, since these are only held on by the one stud, they don't stay on very well. So when you pull them out, that plate's going to stick to his butt. But he can sit in the passenger side, no worries. But yeah, that's pretty much that. So, yeah, if you enjoyed watching this, and if you would like to see more videos where I'm putting together Legos, let me know in the comments. I'll do more of these. So, I just thought it'd be something fun to do, something a little different. And that's it for this time. We'll see you next time. Bye.